morning and welcome to another episode of What's Up with Mr. Beck. Today is Tuesday, May 19, 2020. Stop! Did you watch Monday's video yet? I highly recommend watching it and sending me the character of today because it's worth 3 points. 3 points of extra credit on the test. And I know that test was hard, guys, so make sure that you cash in and get those points. Today's assignments that are due, let's talk about it. We've got a free and N10. Yes, a free and N10. No assignment due today. You're welcome. And then we have Introduction to Solar System assignment due to me Wednesday by 11 p.m. Why not get it done today, though? You're going to watch the video anyways. You might as well just get it done right there. I'm going to make sure that my assignment goes up before the video goes up. Okay, other things. Make sure you send me today's character of the day. I'll give you a preview. I won't tell you what his name is yet, though. Kind of a big deal in the Star Wars universe. He helped destroy not one Death Star, but two. The only pilot to do both. Bam! Okay, so good news. Let's hit it. Tell me something good. Tell me something good. So, some good news that I got today is Miss Titus. I did my mom's hair. I think it looks pretty good. I think we got a beautician on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful work, Miss Titus. Good job. Amelia, my good news is that over the weekend, it was so nice. I played outside for around 9 hours. Also, we started a garden over the weekend. I'm going to show you a picture of my tulips that are finally popping. I'm so excited. Woo! Okay. Then I've got Brock. My good news is that I am on the final quest of the game Sea of Thieves. It's a cool game. I agree. I like Sea of Thieves. I never finished it. I just played it a little bit here and there. It's a good game to play with friends. So much fun. Okay, Michaela, my good news is that my cousin Ryan spent the night and we all rode bikes. Whoop, whoop. Get out there and do some exercise. I have never seen so many kids outside in my life in Franklinville. Like every time I look out my window over here, there's another kid out riding his bike. I kind of wonder if it's the same kid going back and forth, but it seems like there's a lot of kids going on. Okay, so now we're going into today's lesson. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you know that the first few questions that are a part of this video today, they're not worth any points. I'm just using that to see what you understand about the solar system so far. So you'll do it, it's not going to hurt your grade for it. However, the stop sign question, that'll be the first question that counts for a grade. Then the questions after are true and false. They're pretty easy if you actually listen and watch the video. Be careful when you're doing them because they're trying to trick you. I'm trying to trick you. Okay, so true and false, you always got to listen very carefully to the words that are on the question. Okay? All right, welcome to Lesson 1 in Science, Introduction to the Solar System. We're going to start off with some questions that you'll do on your assignment that are worth 0 points. I just want to know where you are. So this will help me guide what we need to learn next. Okay? Boom. Question 1. Planets circle the sun, blank, and circle planets. And your choices would be comets, moons, solar system, sun, planets, asteroids. So planets circle the sun and blank circle planets. Next one. The 8 blank that orbit the sun in our solar system are made of rocky materials or gases. Next one. The star at the center of our solar system is called blank. It gives off heat and light energy. Same choices as before. Next question. Also known as smaller planets, blank, I know the blank's pretty big. It's not to trick you, okay? Are rocks that orbit the sun mainly between Mars and Jupiter. So let's read that again. Also known as smaller planets, blank, are rocks that orbit the sun mainly between Mars and Jupiter. Choices are comets, moons, solar system, sun, planets, asteroids. Next one. Made of ice, gas, and dust, blank orbit around the sun. As they get closer to the sun, it warms them and causes them to form a head and a tail. Choices are comets, moons, solar system, sun, planets, asteroids. Okay, the next question. The blank includes the sun and all 8 planets that orbit it. That is comets, moons, planets, sun. Let me read that again. Comets, moons, solar system, sun, planets, asteroids. Okay, now we're getting into the lesson. Did you know that people once believed that the Earth was the center of the solar system? They thought that all of the planets and the sun revolved around us. Now we know we know our solar system has 8 planets that travel around the sun. The planets travel in circular path called orbits. The planets are divided into inner planets and outer planets. Our first 4 planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Where on Earth? They are the inner planets. So they're in the inner part. So you see right here, we have the sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. And we're called the inner planets because this big thing right here called the asteroid belt kind of divides us up. Okay? Then Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are outer planets. Pluto lost its planetary status in 2006. Not a planet anymore. Okay? That's what we know. And so, inner planets inside the asteroid belt, outer planets outside the asteroid belt. That's how I remember them. Okay? Next, the asteroid belt! The inner and outer planets have a row of asteroids in between them. It is called the asteroid belt. Asteroids are pieces of space rock that orbit around the sun. Scientists think that asteroids are like space trash, leftover garbage from when the planets were first formed. That right here, kids, important information. Promise it's going to be on a question later. So asteroid belts, they are like space trash, leftover garbage. Okay, next one, I want you to stop. Okay, you should have your assignment opened up with you while you're doing this. And based on what we've learned so far, make a list of all the things in our solar system that you have read about. Like I said, so far. So you're going to list the things in the solar system that we learned about in the first 2 slides. So what do we know so far? Okay, give yourself a minute, pause the video, get that done. Next, rocky planets! The 8 planets in our solar system, the 8 planets in our solar system are made up of either rock materials or gases. So Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are rocky planets. Let's say that again. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are rocky planets. They are smaller than planets made of gas. They are also heavier and move more slowly. They have no rings around them. The rocky planets have few moons. The former planet Pluto is also a rocky planet, has no rings, and has few moons around it. So if we were talking about Pluto as a planet, we would have it fall under the rocky planet. However, it's not. So characteristics of a rocky planet, I want to kind of hammer that home for you, is that they have no rings around them. Rocky planets have few moons. Okay? No rings. Okay, let's go into gas giants! Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are the gas planets. They are made up of gas called hydrogen and helium. These big planets are often called gas giants. They are lighter than the rocky planets and move faster. Lighter and faster because they're made of gas. Is it easier For gas to move around or for a giant rock? Makes sense to me. Most of these planets have many moons. Did you know that Jupiter has 63 moons? All of the gas planets have rings around them, but Saturn's rings are the most well known. Saturn. You have probably seen pictures of the rings around Saturn before. These rings are made of ice chunks and rocks. Interesting. I might need to know that for a project later. Okay, that's our lesson. Real quick, real fast, real easy. So now we're going into the questions. They're all true or false. True or false? False or true? Okay. Planets that are made of gas tend to move more slowly than smaller rocky planets. I could go back, couldn't I? Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are known as inner planets because they have rocks inside of them. Let's read that again. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are known as inner planets because they have rocks inside of them. Is that why they're called that? Next one. Moons are a part of the solar system because they orbit around the sun. Do moons orbit around the sun? Next question. The gas planets can have rings and often have many moons. True or false? Next question. Asteroids are known as space trash because they are left over from when the planets were formed. True or false? The further a planet is from the sun, the more difficult it is to visit. True or false? The rings around Venus are made of ice and rock. What did we say about Venus? Did we talk about rings? Next question. The inner planets have few moons around them. True or false? The Earth is the center of the solar system. True or false? Okay, guys, that is today's lesson. Be careful when you're answering those true and false because some of them are tricky because that's how true and false questions are. So go back to the video. Make sure you're picking the correct answer. Boom. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Welcome to space, the final frontier, my favorite subject in science. Also, you're going to have a project coming up and it's going to be all about space and one planet. I'm assigning you the planet. Who's assigning you the planet? Me. I'm assigning you the planet. It's going to be broken up into 3 rubrics, and I'm going to have them do incrementally, which means like first one will be do. Okay? You'll get some information. You'll find it. You'll send it to me. Miss Tucker is going to grade it because it's all going to be on a new teams that's coming to you probably by the end of the week. Okay? So that's the first part will be the math portion. Then there'll be the Mr. Beck portion, which will be science fact-based. Then there'll be a Mr. Kemp portion, which will be a writing piece that he will grade on your grammar. Okay? So that's what's up with that. It's not there yet. There's nothing to do yet. I'm not telling you your planet yet. Don't email me. Don't message me. I'm not saying it yet. Okay? It's coming soon, though. Things to know about. Okay, so I'm going to hit you with the precept. It's from my boy MJ. Why? Because The Last Dance has been on my mind for the last month and a half. It's been the thing I do every Sunday night. It's been my sports outlet. I've been inspired. He's an amazing athlete. And if you want to be an amazing person at the thing that you love, you need to not necessarily watch it, but be inspired by Michael because he just was a gamer. He just worked hard. No excuses. Every time you put a challenge on it, it didn't matter to him. He was going to beat that challenge. And if not, he was going to train his butt off to get there. I want you to be like that. So here comes the precept. Today's precept. Never say never because limits like fears are often just an illusion. Michael Jordan. And what I'm telling you right now is the things that you're afraid to do, is it actually real? Is there something in front of you that's stopping you from your dream? No, it's an illusion. You're putting that limitation on yourself. You can do anything you want to do. All you have to do is just not stop. I believe in you. Okay, today's episode was brought to you by Wedge Antilles. This is his spaceship on Hoth, but it's just going to be Wedge Antilles today. You don't have to tell me Wedge Antilles and spaceship. Okay, so as always, please make sure you're sending me good news because I really need some more good news. Today's good news, there's only 4. Okay, 4. That's it. That's today's show. As always, hashtag choose kind, hashtag stay awesome. Mr. Beck out.